Hello candidates, it's my pleasure to welcome you once again to Manifested e-learning platform. We continue with the topic Introduction to Public Sector Accounting. The subtopic is Regulatory Structures and Oversight in the Public Sector. And today we are going to take on a new regulatory structure, which is the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance. The topic is Introduction to Public Sector Accounting. The subtopic is regulatory structures and regulatory structures and oversight. The regulatory structures and oversight. Under regulatory structures, we have covered the International Public Sector Accounting Standards, which works under the auspices of the International Federation of Accountants, and the Public Sector Accounting Standards, which was formed and established by an Act of Parliament, which is the Public Financial Management Act of 2012. Those are two regulatory structures which we have discussed. In our today's lesson, we are going to focus on the third structure, which is the Directorate. The Directorate of Accounting Services. Your syllabus, if you read your syllabus, it says the Director of Accounting Services. That is the one who heads the Directorate. The Directorate is the office, and it is the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance. And Quality Assurance. Quality Assurance. So, this is another regulatory structure. Now, candidates, the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance is headed by a Director General, okay, who reports to the Principal Secretary, National Treasury, and this directorate is organized into 4 technical departments, each department being headed by a director. So let's put down that I've said that the Directorate of Accounting Services, the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance. This office, the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance, is headed by a Director General, who reports to the Principal Secretary, National Treasury. Principal Secretary, National Treasury. And the Directorate is organized into four technical departments. Departments, each headed by a director. So there are four departments under the Directorate of Accounting Services. If I may just do a simple diagram where we have the Directorate at the top here, Directorate, the Directorate of Accounting Services, the Directorate. So you can have, this is the Directorate. Then I'm saying below this Directorate there are four technical departments. This Director General heads four technical departments, and these departments are one is the Government Accounting Services, Government Accounting Services. The second department is the Internal Audit Department, Internal Audit Department. The third department is Financial Management, Information Services, that is the IFMIS, the famous IFMIS, Financial Management, Information Services. Then the last department is the sub-county national treasuries, sub-county national treasuries, sub-county national treasuries. So these are the technical departments under the Directorate of Accounting Services. Directorate of Accounting Services. Four technical departments. and each department is headed by a director. That's why the one at the top here is known as the Director General. Director General. We have specific generals for our directors. You have the specific directors heading each and every technical department under the Directorate of Accounting Services. Accounting Services. And I've said the Director General reports to the Principal Secretary of the National Treasury. National Treasury. So these are the structure of the Directorate of Accounting Services. Now, how about the functions? The functions. Candidate, the functions of the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance are myriad. They are myriad, meaning there are many functions. They are not 2, they are not 3, they are not 4, they are not 10, they are not 15, they are not 17, but there are 19 functions. 19 functions that are to be performed by these technical departments. And I'm going to highlight these functions. You're supposed to know all the functions because you are able. The good thing is that these 19 functions are written in English language. So candidates, I'm going to highlight the functions which, as I've mentioned, are expressed in English language, and the functions are self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. For example, function number one, one function of the Directorate of Accounting Services is the designing and prescribing an efficient financial management system for the national and county governments to ensure transparent financial management and standard reporting. Function number 2 is in regard to legislation and oversight of financial and accounting policies. Number 3, promote transparency, effective management, and accountability with regard to public finances in the public service. Number 4, development of appropriate policies and procedures to guide the internal audit function. Number 5, in consultation with the Public Sector Accounting Standards Board, ensure that uniform accounting standards are applied by the national government and its entities. Number 6, developing policy for the establishment, management, operation, and winding up of public funds. Number 7, assisting county governments to develop their capacity for efficient, effective, and transparent financial management in consultation with the Cabinet Secretary, Planning and Devolution. Number 8, establish systems for ensuring proper management, control, and accounting for the finances of the national government and its entities. Number 9, coordinate the preparation of annual appropriation accounts and other statutory financial reports of the national government. Number 10, consolidate reports of annual appropriations accounts and other statutory financial statements of the national government and county governments and their entities. Number 11, develop accounting standards, reporting guidelines, and undertake research in identified areas of financial reporting. Number 12, initiate legislation and oversight of internal audit standards and policies. 13, customization and rollout of IFMIS across government and counties. Number 14, Develop effective interfaces with other PFM and e-government systems. Number 15. Issue guidelines to national government entities with respect to financial matters and monitoring. 16. Undertake research to inform policy development. 17. Facilitate budget implementation. Number 18. Secretariat to Public Sector Accounting Standards Board. That means that the Director of Accounting Services is the Secretary to the Public Sector Accounting Standards Board. And lastly, liaise with the Controller of Budgets and Auditor General on public financial matters. So those are 19 functions that are performed by the Directorate of Accounting Services, which we have said is organized into the 4 technical departments. No wonder the functions are many, because there are functions which are in relation to the government accounting services. Some of the functions that we have highlighted are in relation or are performed by internal audit department. Some functions are performed by the Financial Management Information Services, the IFMIS, and some are performed by the sub-county national treasuries. So thank you, candidates, for being attentive in this class. Today we have focused our attention on one regulatory structure, which is the Directorate of Accounting Services and Quality Assurance. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to get yourself a copy of our professionally prepared study text and revision partners.